Tiny House Prepper.
Well, this is Elizabeth with Tiny House Prepper, and it is a gorgeous summer day, and I just finished filming Tea with Jesus, and so I have my little teapot and my cup here, and I was thinking that it's been a while since I have talked about the things that make me happy and make me smile. I don't really totally believe the fact that people are interested in that, but I think it's really cool, and I just want to share with you, and we're glad to be able to share our lives with you. And I want all of us to learn to just be so thankful and appreciative of some of the big and little things that we have in our life. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. And we've just come out of winter not too long ago, and lots of snow we got to share with you. It's fun in winter. We can kind of hunker down, have the fire, and just life kind of has to, in a neat way, cozy in and sort of get smaller because everything outside's cold and snowy. What I love and appreciate is that those times make me begin to long for the beautiful spring that's coming, and the trees start to flower and things start to come up and come back to life, and God in His faithfulness has made this world so that that spring will come, and then summer with fresh breezes. And I want it to get so hot that I start thinking that, wow, the coolness of fall and the cold in the winter is going to be kind of nice. So I appreciate the seasons very much. And I'm going to be sharing a few things inside that make me happy, and then we'll go outside and just look at some of the neat things outside that just make me smile. It's not possessions that are the big deal, but it's just being thankful for the things that just bring a smile to your face and can bring you some joy. I have a friend that just blew me away. I shared this a little bit with Tea with Jesus, but I want to share it with you too in case you don't watch Tea with Jesus. She knows I love the Polish pottery, and right out of the blue, she gave me this beautiful Polish pottery teapot. It holds about 3 cups. It's got tea in it right now. I love how the top is scalloped here. It's that good, heavy, beautiful Polish pottery, and it matches exactly with all the other, dishes that I've been able to slowly collect through the years. What a wonderful gift that was, and it does. It makes me smile, and I'm looking forward to the day where I can, maybe in the sunroom or outside, set up a table and maybe have a couple of friends over, and I'll have the teapot and the napkin holder and the honey pot and the butter dish, and all the dishes sit out, and it'll all kind of go together, and it will be very beautiful. And that is neat. I'm excited about that. I love this little teacup. I'm not going to be getting very many teacups. I don't have room for them, but this is one. I think this is exquisite. If you can see, can you get that up? Whoa. This is from Bavaria. Let's see. Oh, this is, what am I saying? This is Royal Doulton. If you guys have ever watched Keeping Up Appearances, you know the hyacinth with her Royal Doulton with the hand-painted periwinkles. These aren't periwinkles on mine. But this is from England, and I was able to order just the one little cup. And it actually has the flower inside also. And the lovely soft scalloped edges. And so I'll have several little cups here, and I'll take turns using them. Can't have too many, but that's really quite elegant. And it does. It makes me smile. And the tea's really good. This was one, I may have shared this a little bit before, but I'm going to put birdseed in this. And it was chipped, and the store let me have it for 75% off it. I think it's absolutely darling. And I need to get this outside, my goodness, and get it hanging with birdseed in it. And then, I know they're just little things, but my nephew and his wife had a chance to go down to Disney World for, in her family, they had a destination wedding down there. So I went with my sister to help watch their kids, which I just thoroughly enjoyed. And he brought me back this crazy little great cup. It's got Alice in Wonderland stuff all over it. It says, "Curious and Curiouser, I'm late, drink me." And inside is a regular cup. And it's kind of wild drinking out of it because the level of the liquid is different than the top of the cup. And whew, Makes me almost dizzy. But it's really been fun to use that, and I appreciate them giving me that. And once again, it's small enough that I do have a little place I can put it, because I have to be careful, because if too many things come in, I have to be sure something goes out. But I just wanted to show that to you because I think it's so cute. So see, they're all very different, but I think they're very nice and very elegant. I can't collect teapots. I have my little blue one, the little blue Brown Betty pot from England, and now this one, which is the Polish pottery. That'll be plenty. But I just, I enjoy them. Over here, I wanted to show this to you real quickly. My grandmother, whom I loved very, very much, was a real green thumb at violets. I wish it was blooming right now. But this is a heritage that's come down. I've been able to pass some on to my daughter. My sister had one leaf from Grandma's violet, one of her violets that she had, and she put it in dirt and managed to get it growing. And they gave me a cutting from that, which has grown and grown and grown. And then I've given a big cutting to my daughter from it. And I just think it's neat that we have this beautiful violet. It's got gorgeous purple, like it looks like sugar candy crystals in the sun on the flowers. But that's gone down now from Grandma. And then, you know, there's my mom, and then my sister and me, and then down to my daughter. And so the blessing of this thing, there's a heritage just in this pretty violet plant. I don't have room for a whole lot of plants in here, but I always make room for that one. I think that was everything inside, and I'll be going outside now. I realized before I went inside I had to include my buddy, who's just purring up a storm. He'll come up and just jump up on the desk and bat me in the head like, hey, can we play? Reach over and chew on my hair a little bit just to say hello. Loving, affectionate, really gentle, big old critter here. And yes, I'm very thankful for this kitty, and I just wanted Leo to get to say hello to. And yes, he makes me smile. And from the time I had the stroke, he has been such good company, and I appreciate him. And I'm very thankful for him. Yeah, even when you do, you know, knock stuff over and whatever, that's just cat stuff, huh? Okay, ready. These are the petunias I planted outside this year in my bigger pot. Isn't that the most gorgeous color? It's absolutely beautiful. It's like a deep red purpley velvet. So we've had a lot of rain, which keeps kind of beating off the flowers a little bit, but it is dry today. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice dunking of water. I love this pot. This is our coffee pot for prepping, and it's also a great watering pot. It's very multi-purpose for me. So it serves a lot of purposes, and it's a pretty neat pot. Okay. Give you guys a good drink. And these will definitely need some water. You can see where the rain kind of knocked off some of the flowers, but these are also really pretty. They're purple with a little bit of red and some white. And especially in this pot, I got to be sure I give them plenty of water because they'll dry out quickly. But they'll recover and get beautiful big flowers all over them. I enjoy them so much. Okay. We planted this hydrangea the beginning of last spring, and I think it's a good twice the size that it was when we planted it. It's doing great. It came back great after the winter. If I don't make the soil more acidic, when these little flowers come out, they're going to be pinkish, and it looks like it's going to bloom. And if I would put a lot of the pine needles from my pine tree around the ground, they said that it would make the ground acidic, and I would get blue flowers, which could also be really neat. So I'm excited that this is healthy and it's growing. I want it to get really big. I absolutely love hydrangeas, and so it's growing and doing a good job. Hi, baby. He's saying hi through the window. When we were out in Ohio at the Big Family Homestead get-together, someone brought some small plants, and we're just giving them away. So last year our garden had one tomato plant, and this year we've got 4 because we were able to get 4 plants. They were nice size, and we didn't have a fancy bed ready. We just had to get them planted. So we put some grass clippings around them. What's that method called with all the grass clippings?
Ruth Stout?
Yeah, we're doing a little teeny Ruth Stout method. But we got 4 tomatoes growing here, and these were tiny. They're getting bigger and bigger. And
They've only been in the ground about a week since we got them.
Yep, we got blossoms coming out, which are all going to produce tomatoes. So I'm excited. We're going to have some good tomatoes this year. Our little tiny raspberries are just getting started. You can see the little buds coming out and tiny little berries forming. This is just a patch of wild raspberries and wild blackberries. They're very tiny but really flavorful. It's always fun just to come out and just grab some to eat. Can't get a whole lot at one time, but I really enjoy their flavor. And it's kind of just a bonus, and I talked about them before, but I wanted to share. They're still growing and looking forward to them this summer. Now the mint went through just a little bit of a trauma. Bill had to dig from the shed all the way along the middle of this and get underneath the RV so that he could do the electric lines for the shed. But mint is sturdy and it is coming back beautifully. We've got good plants coming here and over there, and they're going to be nice and strong. And I know that they'll fill that middle right back in again. We'll keep it weeded, and we'll get our big patch of mint back. I love how resilient they are. They're coming back just fine. Oh, and it's wonderful as always. I'm still enjoying the dried mint from last year. Yay! That's my little herb garden right now. Now, Bill can just do a little bit of a panorama. Man, is this beautiful. I can see all the pine trees coming out with new little bits of growth. I can remember being in Switzerland, going with my friend Fortunat around Ostermundigen, which was in Switzerland outside of Bern, and going to the pine trees in the woods, and they'd pull off just little bits of the new growth, and it made wonderful tea. But it's just an absolutely beautiful day. It's just gorgeous. We had to take out our blue spruces because they were all killed by some terrible disease. But this one blue spruce is hanging in there, and I think it's going to be fine. It's got new growth all over the place. And that I'm also very thankful for, because I love these three trees here together and the little shady place that they make, you know, where we have all three of them. So I'm glad it's doing so well. You know, Bill lets me just decide what these are going to have in them, so this is all my idea and my direction. We are going to be able to go to Aruba in October. Now that is going to be gorgeous. It's going to be so beautiful there. I've seen pictures, and the water is crystal clear and it's wonderful down there. So I'm going to have this one like kind of cool moment of magic, and so we'll have 5 days down there, and I'm excited about it, and I think it's a real gift. But you know, it's a little tiny season in my life, and if I was relying on that one amazing trip to bring joy even when life gets kind of hard, oh, that would be sad, because we're going to enjoy it, and then we're going to have pictures and probably good videos and stuff on YouTube, but the time will pass by. If we can't find the joy, if we can't find the blessing and the things to be appreciative of in our everyday life, these moments of wonderful vacation or moments of wonderful experiences wouldn't be enough. So I'm thankful that even though I've got that to look forward to, and I just got a chance to go to Maine to be with my sister, which was wonderful, it's also good in my little old RV with my husband here, and I can have joy in the everyday things, and they make me smile. So I just wanted to share that with you. I kind of tend to do a series of these, and I thank you for joining with me, and I'm thankful for my little home. And you know, if the winters weren't so cold, the summers wouldn't be so wonderful. And if the summers didn't get so hot, the winters wouldn't seem so refreshing. So, all right, God bless you guys. I love you. Thanks for going on this little bitty journey with me, just on some of the things that right now just make me smile. All right, thanks.